Today we have the pleasure of speaking with the Federal Minister of Justice, Attorney General of Canada, the Honorable David Lametti. Welcome, Minister.
Thank you for having me.
Minister, the federal government and the provincial government are working together to get a hold on this COVID-19. Amid reports of shortages in masks and protective gears.
Well, every level of government has a role to play. So while the provinces in Canada in our federal structure are responsible for healthcare, the federal government has a role, particularly in these kinds of situations, in helping with procurement. And that's what we are doing. So my colleague, Federal Minister Anita Anand, has the responsibility for procurement. She is working hard to make sure that we get the various protective devices and medical devices that we need. And then works with the provinces, who then distribute to various hospitals and other organizations providing essential services.
Minister, one of the most important goals is to keep the healthcare system open, accessible to everybody, no matter the age, no matter the geographical area. That's
correct. Canada is a big country. We have remote regions in the north, we have remote rural regions, and we have 10 provinces, 3 territories, and lots of geography. So we do have that challenge. Again, it's up to governments at all levels, municipal, provincial, and federal. The responsibility is provincial, but we can use other flexible ways of contacting and diagnosing people through technology. There are teleconferences going on in which people are diagnosed. So we're working with everything that we have in order to maintain an open system.
Minister, on a more personal note, how are you living this particular moment?
Well, like everybody else, I am isolating myself to the extent possible. I'm working from my apartment in Ottawa on my own so that I can attend cabinet and work with my ministry. My family is in Montreal. I try to get down to see them on weekends when I can, and we isolate as a family together. I keep in touch with my relatives in Italy and in the rest of Canada, who are also isolating. In Italy, they're locked down. And we use the technology to try to stay in touch.
Minister, do you have any special messages for Canadians right now?
It's up to each and every one of us to do our best to help get through this crisis. We do that by listening to the appropriate health authorities, federal and provincial, as well as municipal, staying at home, only going out for essential purchases, and really keeping in touch with people, taking care of each other. While we have to isolate physically, we need to be in touch with our families, making sure that no one is left behind. So this is a time when we have to maintain our solidarity through electronic means, but we have to do that, and we have to maintain our physical isolation in order to get through this crisis. We have to do it together.
Minister Lametti, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks.